As the rally heads further north, the racers will be split. The trucks, the bikes and the cars all doing different routes today. The trucks have a short day, whereas everyone else faces nearly 500 competitors of competitive racing and a climb of up to 3,000 metres. Such has been the weather here in Argentina that the organisers decided to change the route for the bikers. Some of the flat-bedded river were actually flooded, and therefore they needed to change the route and give them a new road book. That caused havoc with the bikers. Marc Comat, second on the road, couldn't work out where Cyril Desprez had gone. Chilico Lopez also struggling. As you can see, the dried riverbeds not giving any clues as to where the route might be taking them. The worry, of course, is with the waypoints being so close this year, you have to be within 800 metres of a waypoint. If you get it too wrong, then there are penalties that will be enforced too. Ruben Farrier here, seeing someone turning round and going the opposite direction and going the same direction again. Chilico Lopez on his own, not finding anyone's tracks. He was one of the biggest losers of today. Not only did he get lost and lose a lot of time in the early stages, but then the bike not operating to how he would like. He's out of the top 10. Cyril Desprez was one of the biggest losers, the guy who has won both the first two stages of this rally so far, lost 6.5 minutes in the opening 40 kilometres. That, of course, was down to navigational issues, but once he did get the throttle down, he was absolutely flying. By the end of the stage, he was just 2 minutes and 21 seconds behind the rally winner. And the winner today was Marc Comat, as expected. It's going to be a battle between Desprez and Comat all the way through. He had a cautious start, but managed to stretch a good gap that was unchallenged by the end of the stage. Tyres not quite so much of an issue as we had in yesterday's stage, allowing them to push a little bit harder, although a big tarmac section would have done them no favours at the end of the day. Third was this man, Paulo Goncalves, having a fantastic rally on the BMW, which is run by the Bianchi Patra team. He's used to Portuguese stages, and as we go further on into this Dakar Rally, the stages become more and more less like Baja events. However, it doesn't seem to be phasing Goncalves, and he finished third by the end of this rally. Fourth on the stage was the first of the Yamahas, ridden by Olivier Pain. He settled in very well with the Yamaha France team. It was being formed around Jorge Villadoms, but yet again, Pain stealing the show. Fifth yesterday, and a good result again today. In fact, he matched Comat's mid-stage pace. He was ninth in last year's Dakar. At the moment, he's fifth overall. Having had a strong start, Ruben Farrier began the day fourth on the road. He wasn't distracted by Lopez disappearing into the distance, although they all seemed to get lost to a varying degree at the start. He slowly worked his way up to be sixth at the refuelling and moved up one more position to finish fifth today, 5 minutes and 46 down. Second of the BMW bikes was local man Zehelio. His teammate Verhoeven took a 10-minute penalty for speeding yesterday, and that's put Zehelio nearly 20 minutes ahead of his teammate. He's flying on the BMW. 6th position. He finished today 6.5 minutes behind. Jorge Villadoms was in 7th today. Setup changes on day 2 to his bike really cost him. He finished 16th yesterday, losing 12.5 minutes. But he faded towards the end of this stage. Helder Rodriguez was the next man up. Ran as high as 5th before he faded in his pace at the end of the day. 9 minutes and 18 seconds down by the end. He's overall 8th, just less than a minute behind Villadoms. In the quads, Alejandro Patronelli again taking victory. Second, his brother Marcos recovering after early problems. And another Argentinian in 3rd, Sebastian Helper. Patronelli's 4th stage victory. He's hoping for victory overall by the end of this rally. So here are the results then. Confirmation Coma's win ahead of Depré, Concalves, Pin and Ruben Faria in 5th spot. Depré doing a great job to get so close and hold on to his rally lead. Mark Coma just 14 seconds behind now. Faria nearly 10 minutes back. Concalves looking for 3rd. Rodriguez Filho, Zehelio 4th.
De Dakar auténtico, ¿no? Con una primera parte muy navegada.
It was an authentic day of Dakar, says Coma. The first part had a lot of navigation. And then it was more riding. I'm happy to be there after that hard stage, very long and without any problems, which is the most important thing. Depré finally finished 2nd. A great ride indeed. He caught me quickly. There was a lot of public at the start of the test, and there was lots of spectators on the first few kilometres, and about kilometre 11 I went to the west. Completely west.
Ouais, grosse erreur, j'ai pas perdu non plus 2 heures, mais
okay, so I didn't lose 2 hours, but I lost some expensive minutes. And I came back on the track to log my GPS again.
Je suis reparti derrière Chaleco, donc ouais, j'ai dû perdre 4 minutes.
It was behind Chaleco, and I lost 4 minutes, just not really concentrating, I guess.
Dans l'ensemble, je me suis fait plaisir, même si
I had
j'avais
some
un
fun,
souci avec mon
even if I
dérouleur
had
depuis
some
le début. En fait,
problems
j'ai fait
with
toute la
my
journée en
roadbook.
déroulant à la main. J'avais plus la commande.
I had to roll the whole roadbook by
dans
hand.
la deuxième partie, comme il restait plus beaucoup de papier, ça a tendance à forcer plus, quoi, en fait. Et il a commencé à se déchirer, donc j'étais obligé de m'arrêter 2 fois pour le remettre et continuer à dérouler. Et après, j'ai commencé
after that, I lost some bodywork. Ruben passed me at the end, but you know, I rode well after all that.
J'ai bien roulé.
And I'll have a look at the standings this season.